We now return to Let's Play SimCity. A lot of people are happy. That's good, but I don't understand why it's telling me they're likely to expand. Unless there's a level beyond. They otherwise are kind of stuck. I know there's no research project. We didn't have the money. We got the money now for sky bridges. Let's go. Oh, this is so awesome. What can we do here? Nothing. Okay. I could start putting more on City Hall to do that. I don't really want to at the moment, though. You're ready to go. The light side of the moon. Lofts. It's not quite high dense yet. It's not quite full density. That's cool. Oh, okay, so this just allows me to tackle research from that end. It is. See, this is the problem, though. It's only slightly influencing, technifying the city. I wish it would go a little bit further. Just a little bit beyond. Oh, good. Are you going to expand? I hope so. I'd like to see some big commercials. And this little beverage shop down here, sitting by itself. See, I feel kind of bad that I'm blocking a lot of expansion capacities, because what is this? Flower Plaza. So we could actually put this here instead, and maybe remove this, which now maybe it can expand backwards? Uh-oh, it needs workers. Okay, let's look at that. Pause a moment. We got available jobs for low wealth. We got a lot of people otherwise unemployed. What do you mean you need workers if you can't... Now it's not a problem anymore. Okay. If anything... Uh-oh. Garbage is overflowing. We appear to have overstayed. Okay. Well, in that case, we need to go into Mineral Town and bump it up a little bit as far as garbage capacity is concerned. Recycling centers would be good. Pause a moment. So, clearly we are hurting in this town. What are the needs of this town? What can we do to expand here? I don't know what's going on there. Tons, however, tons of capacity for people to move in. The low wealth demand, even locally, should be building this in. Now, what do we have here? This is just regular road. So why don't we just regular road the whole thing? Because that kills my money, that's why. But we can continue the expansion of residential areas. See, now it's going down. Okay, that's fine. We can continue the expansion of our residential areas. And this will give me a little bit of a thing here where it's not going to go perfectly. I think I'll just leave it. Let's do this first. That looks off to me. In fact, one thing we can do, and I haven't been doing it, and it probably helps make this a little bit more square, is actually putting squares down. See, now that is actually off kilter already. That is actually not. That is not actually straight. Why is it doing that? That is not... Oh, damn it! I don't want that. Yeah, that's still not going. That is bizarre and aggravating. Why does it jump like that? Because it is not the... Okay. Why does it do that? Ah, fuck me. He was trying to tell me there are abandoned buildings around here somewhere. What? Rubble. Okay. Now one thing we do need to do about this city in particular, let's slow this down, is probably start building up. What? Need more fire trucks. Good now? I would hope so. So let's not do that. Well, we should be good to go anyway, with more of that. But now we have the money to put in another one of these. And in fact, if I... yeah. Probably could have just put it here. Whatever. More garbage truck. So that we can go to the region. So that we can go to this. So that for these guys we can add one more truck. Able City will have 2, and in fact probably should have 3. Why are we sending here? We're sending 2 there, which leaves me now 2 within my own city. Okay. Well, we'll see how that deals with the garbage out there. That is, sorry, not where I... Needs power. Needs water. Okay. Should be taken care of now. Again, Gazconda's ambulances are trying to do what we need to do here. 15 grand. Okay, what else do we have? Wellness centers. Patient rooms. We don't really need that here, I don't believe. We've got plenty of capacity for patients. Emergency center. 2 times previous time until death. So it lets people hang out longer, okay, before they die. Cool. Well, we don't actually have too much of a sickness issue because this is a high... Ah, yes, people are complaining about buses. Oh, okay. So what we actually came in here for, this time round, was to update all roads so that they are high-density roads. And in the case of my avenues, to create a little thing so that they can take streetcars. So let's make sure all our regular roads, because that's the thing I tend to forget the most. I think all this side was done. Now, this is a low-density street. It is now a high-density street. Okay. Okay. Those ones are good. We'll just continue the trend. I can't wait to see what the high-tech, high-density buildings will look like. I don't think I've ever seen those in this game yet. Yeah. This city has really come into its own. I like that. Because it really started out as kind of the ugly duckling city, you know? Like, her feet were too big, eyes too far apart, but now she's all full, filled out, and curvy, nice and sleek. Hair looks nice. Anyway, yeah, it's starting to look good. It's starting to look really good. Okay, I think we're good there. So get you guys up to snuff, and then we can tackle those avenues, because that is going to be a little bit of money. All right, and I think everyone's playing ball now too. They're all. I see some of those are going big. Toys and things, okay. I like the way this looks. I do not like the flickering. Is that a feature, or is it telling me that electricity is becoming an issue? I don't know. Garbage is still a thing. We are getting 2 garbages. Garbage trucks. However, it is almost too much. So let's go back, hop out for a moment, come back to Mineral Town, and we'll send 1 more truck my way, because Mineral Town definitely does not need 2 trucks. Send garbage that way. There you go. We're going to have to start doing recycling centers too eventually, but oops. That is not where I'm at right now. God, that's a good looking city. Look at that! Okay, anyway, what else was I... Right. Let's get this going. Upgrade. Can't wait till we do the airport. We'll do... how are we going to tackle this? We can't have it on this side because it goes to nowhere. So, let's at least get the middle bit. My god, that is thousands of dollars just to add that in there. Okay, we'll have it go down to here for now, let's say, and do the middle ring. Oh, we didn't even get that one. Shit, son. Okay. Now that is going to prevent... Actually, maybe I can get the streetcar thing in there. I could get it in here. It is limiting how many streetcars I can have, so maybe I can put it on that side? Alright. Again, Gazconda's ambulances are taking care of what I should be able to take care of in this town. Of course I don't have enough. Ooh, but it will fit there. Very awkwardly. It won't. It'll fit, but it won't fit. You know what I mean? Alternative. Well, fuck it. What else am I gonna put here, right? Because where else would I put it? Down here, maybe. Let me see if I can get that to go. Whew. Big monies. It could fit, but it would not be able to expand. Okay, well, it looks terrible. I could adjust the roads to make it flatter for aesthetic purposes. Then that would look pretty bad too, in my opinion. Well, screw it. The city's wonky anyway, right? We'll just do it total wonky. And maybe we can fill in the gaps with parks or something. At least there's trees filled in. But that end of the city needs to have stuff going for it anyway. Yeah. It's coming together. We just need to build up money now because we're going a little bit crazy on that. Oh, well, hey, let's just take this. Money. Okay, so that's all good. Let's tack in a... Oh, well, then we gotta build... Yeah, so let's... Before we do that, because then I gotta build in stops, we'll upgrade the entire city's structure. follow the loop, just make sure everybody's been touched so far, because I don't want to skip a bit. I guess, you know, in order to do that, let's just do the complete outer ring, and then we'll go do the inner rings. That's the best way to keep track of that. Okay, we're good there. Nutso. Gonna have to borrow money again. That's a very pricey upgrade. It's okay though. Yeah. Good stuff. Demand for residential went way down. Now that these guys can get out of town, they're totally ready to get out of town. There's nothing I can do to upgrade this, is there? Oh, well, I can put a sign down so people know that, hey, we got trains out here. Well, I'm probably not going to put anything here anyway. Actually, if I put it here, because I'm just thinking if I build anything along this outside, it's going to get kind of pinched in here. Because you want it kind of advertised that there's... Ah, screw it. Put it right there. Oh, it does. Okay, it does have it both sides. In that case, let's do that. I'll put it right there. That way you can see it coming and going. Perfect. Because you wouldn't want it flat, because then you wouldn't be able to see until you drove by and then be, ah, damn, I missed it. But here, you can totally see, hey, we're coming up on the train station. Nice. Yeah. The European, you know what, we'll add the European train station in here. All the European buildings, and when I say all, I mean there's like two in the building, or two in the game. The police station and the train station, and then we can put in, I suppose, all the touristy trap nonsense. So that'll probably be a less dense city, because I'll want to squeeze in things like this, and like this. That'll probably go down by the casinos. And we'll just put a bunch of these faux... Because they will be faux tourist buildings, of course. They will be... They'll be there to... Whoo! I believe... I mean, China has a whole bunch of crazy stuff that they built. But I remember reading something a while ago, my god, that... just in their massive, ridiculous building projects that are totally corrupt and just been feeding money to the development companies and whatnot, they had built replica cities. And so there's like a replica Paris with the complete Eiffel Tower and a bunch of French buildings. I believe they built their own Sphinx. So there's like an Egypt somewhere, Egypt region of China, and they've just had all these crazy building projects, and they're all abandoned because people were, I guess, meant to move there. And then you read about like their homeless problems or their density problems, and it's like, if you just kind of maybe gave away free rent for 5 years in some of these abandoned cities you've built, you could maybe do something about that. I don't know. Anyway, we've got some money now, so now we can finish off my own ridiculously expensive infrastructure project. Okay, the outside, around the outside, is all good and done. Now, we need to connect these circles, so those will loop off. See, it does it here. It gives me that business there, and I can't... Whatever. This circle next. That totally eats. I wonder why some of them are like 1,000, and then some of them are like 4,000. I know that some of these are unbroken, but maybe that's, I mean, it's the same amount of length to... whatever. just sit and wait. So these are pretty much like max tech level. We're still not getting enough students. We've built these up pretty much as far as they will go. Wow. So that drink shop is now a fur coat seller, I guess. Still didn't build. The space spa. I wonder if I did the same trick of putting things along the back, if we could stagger that a little bit and make that look a little bit more interesting. Let's try. But first we have an upgrade. Or, no, we got the mansion. God, that's a big mansion. That's not going in this town anywhere, unless we maybe put it over here, tucked away. Depends on how much of my my university I want to build. So what's that do? I've never put one down. Raises high wealth land value. Yeah, but what can I add to it? Looks like pool, and I wonder if that affects anything. If it has any big impact. I'm just gonna build this region up a little bit. So it kind of does its own thing there. Oh, I never... What is... Oh, you know, I didn't have to do that. One of those roads probably just wasn't upgraded. Damn it. My bad. And we'll just start again. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I have yet to see 12 kids have come to the hot air balloon park. I have yet to see a hot air balloon go anywhere. Okay, now that I've lost my place, we just did our circle, we just attached the road. That's all good. Now it's basically this attachment here, this circle. Okay. Okay, good to go. Now, 30,000, just for plopping that down, and then each bus stop is 500. Okay. Have to move myself around a little bit. We are getting oh my god, what do you mean, the ambulances? How are we not able to keep track of our own people here? I mean, not that it's a bad... I guess maybe we have excess regional... I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. It kind of annoys me, actually. I mean, it probably has no impact anyway, but the fact that they've got to come all the way out here for this... So how do we do? 'Cause I did notice that some of these... They're not full, which I suppose is what we want. Anyway, closed because it needs workers. Really? We have no place for these people to go, and these have unemployed. We actually need more medium wealths. Okay. Well, I could put down another one of those. Make a tower. Need high wealth apartment. Screw you, we do not. We have unemployed people, we've got so many. We need medium, not high. Although this is saying we need... Well, this tower in particular needs more high wealth, but what we actually need are mediums. Business needs more tourists. And I probably stripped away all that possibility when I upgraded these things. For God's sake, you're all catching colds. What is... Fine, we'll build another ambulance. We can't keep up with our own goddamn city. It's ridiculous. Mega Tower needs those high wealths. The city itself needs medium wealth. I don't know that I like that these are adjusting. Ooh, wait, whoa. That is big. That is high density industry right there. Okay, so how do we fix that? Putting them in parks, I suppose. Not enough room to increase density. Well, that is a thing. Let us go back into this. And I'm just going to fill in those kinds of these weird ones I'm going to fix. Like that. I'm not so sure we need this, to be honest. Just like that. Okay. So, medium wealth, obviously. We could do 2 more levels of the Mega Tower then. Okay, jobs. Unsatisfied. Yeah, I mean, we're just... But see, they're not even commuting in, they're not commuting out. We have thousands, literally thousands still, of low wealth jobs. We have 1,800 people not enrolled, and we've got 1,700 extra desks in town. The fuck? Really? Fire service is slow. Okay. All trucks are responding. Well, we need one more truck then, apparently. That's fine. We'll also put this down so that they go faster. We could also put down a fire chief. How about we add one of those, which will help there. Actually, is that going to take apart? No, not really. We'll add a fire chief in there too. Or we won't, because they're super expensive. Grief, now what? I can't get detectives. I need the School of Law. So how much is that going to cost me? School of Law requires tons of university students. Is that how that... But we don't have enough students. It adds students without adding population is what it just said. Add students to your population without having to build additional housing. Will that work? I feel like this is... It comes with 500 students. It comes with 500 students, or it has capacity for 500 students? I guess there's only one way to find out. I mean, it makes sense that you have dorms in a university, but I felt like that would increase capacity. Like, that's how you get more students in. This has 1,000 students max, so you get more by having bigger dorms. Maybe that's not how that works at all. What is that? Rooftop golf course or something? Fancy. Fancy. What is that anyway? Let's do that. Look at that. Immediately. Still don't know what I'm going to do with these little patches here, but yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, in order to get the rest of these going, I guess I'm going to have Omega Co. come in. Boy, that is a big thing. That's a damn big thing. Because once a megaco makes franchises of all the various buildings, then it'll spread the tech to those streets. Good, good. Okay, we should have enough money now to complete my project with the streetcars. Just enough to put this down. I'm going to pause for a moment. Good, I'm glad that does that it does fill in just a little bit there. No stops, I'm aware. So, how do we make our stops? We'll put one right outside City Hall, I guess. They don't really need to stop along those side streets, though. Kind of do one every so often, just like we were doing before. Maybe. Well, we're gonna probably want at least. My God, this one's gonna be a mess, isn't it? How about we do kind of like one every 3 there. Right near the university. There really is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here. Not enough simoleons. Speed this up because I'm attempting to finish this episode here. Okay, so I don't actually need one here, but how about we move that one? Oop. Someone abandoned. Still couldn't get there. Still couldn't get there in time. That is not the one I want. Okay, keeping an eye for where we're at. Look at spacing a little bit. Probably want this, oh, how about right there? Get one in there. Get one in here. And we'll get one in this side. And then we'll probably put one here. And that actually looks good. Oh. Completely forgot the middle bit. Excellent. There. Now we'll only a matter of time to see if we're profitable. Right now we are not. But we only just started, so that's fine. Streetcar depot. Whopping 3. Oh, I can't put anything back here because that's where the cars go. But we can put this out front, or how about right here? I'm disappointed that sign does not lay flat, but we'll go ahead and put it right there. Yay. Light rail. Cool. Cool, cool. We do have maglevs. Can I put maglevs on top? I absolutely can. So they go on the sides of streets. And we could literally put them like right beside the cars. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun. That's gonna be so fun. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Oh good. I was gonna be very upset if they, so they can go right over top of the streetcars. The city is gonna look so cool. Once we get these nice tall towers, and then we got the maglev rail running in between them. And that should futurify, right? I mean, it will sort of already, where it's already futrified. I mean, we can see it. I wonder if that'll spread to the middle bits. Oh man. Let's just pull back here and look at what the mayor sees. It is a loud, obnoxious city. Can we go faster? I just want to go faster. You come down here, and the busy, bustling craziness that is super loud, and you can see the mega tower across the water. Our own mega tower rising to the sky. A hot air balloon, finally! Drifting away. And then you've got all these little out of the place homes that are just like, yeah, but it's cool. Like it's dense, but it's open. There's still skyline. You can see the sun, unlike the horrible, gritty skies of Omega City 1 over there. These are very out of place. I wish we could do something about these, especially since you don't have any... What is with you in your old-fashioned car, dude? Gonna have to start a Cash for Clunkers project here. Midtown Plaza. Yeah, I like it. This game actually looks pretty cool down below. I think I already mentioned that. What is this dirty industry? Low tech, horribly filthy industry. What is your deal? You were doing just fine. We were all clean down here, and then you were like, I'm going to build a gigantic factory even though there's no fucking workers in this town. Are you kidding me? The dynamite factory. But I don't want to destroy it because it's big. Big and ugly, but big. I'll shake my fist at you. We do, however, need, aside from large amounts of low density, we need, or low wealth, we need to go back to adding more. We have a lot of available jobs for these people and a lot of unsold goods, so we'll be adding to the Mega Tower. Anyway, it's time to end this one here. I will see you next time.